Anyone who knows me personally knows that Allison K is one of my absolute favourite wrestlers, yeah? Like, genuinely one of the most underrated wrestlers on the planet. And I know what you're thinking, Cian, why is my grandson holding me hostage? And in all honesty, Margaret, I don't know. I don't even know why this image is on the internet. But one thing I do know is that Allison K is way better than Brock Lesnar, and I just want to talk briefly about why. Allison K has 2 titles, Brock Lesnar doesn't have any. Allison K is undefeated at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar has lost at loads of WrestleManias. Allison K has completed WWE, whereas Brock Lesnar is stuck there at the same company he's been at since he was like 7. Seth Rollins dodges Allison K all the time, whereas he beats Brock Lesnar with ease. Allison K has a 100% MMA win record, whereas Brock Lesnar has lost loads of MMA fights. Allison K has finished 8th on the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Top 50 Female Wrestlers of the Year, whereas Brock Lesnar has never even made that list. Allison K is the future longest reigning Shine Women's Champion, whereas Brock Lesnar probably won't ever even win that title. Allison K has 2 names, so if she gets bored of one, she can just use the other, whereas Brock Lesnar only has 1 name, and it's not really that good. Fans are willing to spend 12 grand just to hang out with Allison K for a weekend, whereas nobody wants to hang out with Brock Lesnar. Allison K has 67.4 followers, which is loads, whereas Brock Lesnar only has 1.3. Not even 2 people want to hear from Brock Lesnar. Allison K is willing to Skype some of her fans. Brock Lesnar won't Skype any of his fans because he hates them. Allison K is 5'10 and 150 pounds of pure muscle, absolute tank. Brock Lesnar is 6'3, 286 pounds, obese. Everyone laughs at the idea of Brock Lesnar taking on Francis Ngannou because they know Francis Ngannou would knock him out. But nobody laughs at Allison K fighting Francis Ngannou because they know that Allison K would kill the man. Allison K is probably Irish. She drinks and fights and stuff, whereas Brock Lesnar isn't Irish at all. For point 16, I just said jazz, and I completely forgot what I meant by that. So if we could just pretend that was a really good point and move on, that'd be great. Allison K has the best taste in titles. Look at that Shine Women's title. That is the sexiest title ever. Whereas the Universal title, yeah. Allison K rhymes with Stevie Ray, and Stevie Ray was a pretty good wrestler, whereas Brock Lesnar rhymes with nothing. Allison K has loads of friends in loads of different promotions, whereas Brock Lesnar has none because he's a bit of a dick. Brock Lesnar wouldn't stand a chance against Raven Creed, whereas Allison K might be able to beat Raven Creed. If there's an Irish-based promotion out there that could book this match so I could watch it and commentate on it, that'd be slick. Just saying, I've got the poster ready and everything. Don't have to worry about it. Brock Lesnar once killed Randy Orton with his elbows, and WWE have had to use a stunt double for Randy Orton ever since, whereas Allison K has never had to resort to murder in order to win a match. A fan once made a petition to give Allison K her own 3-hour wrestling show. The fan was me, but that's besides the point. The fact is, nobody's made that petition for Brock Lesnar because nobody wants to see it. Allison K has a deadly theme song. I'll play it now. And that's all you're going to get because YouTube has very strict copyright laws. But it's a really good song. I'm not going to bother playing Brock Lesnar's because it's not even that good. Charlotte completely ripped off Allison K, whereas she didn't rip off Brock Lesnar because nobody wants to be like Brock Lesnar. Allison K wished me a happy Christmas.
Hey Cian, aka Corporate Cian, yeah, I see you on Twitter. I just want to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Brock Lesnar did not wish me a happy Christmas because he probably hates Christmas. Allison K has loads of cool moves. Brock Lesnar has no cool moves. Allison K was the best part of Impact for many months. Brock Lesnar was never even signed by Impact because he wasn't good enough. My non-Irish viewers might not know this, but I was once brought in to book for a wrestling promotion called Courage Wrestling, and within weeks after me being brought in to book for this promotion, they went out of business. And I'm not saying it's entirely my fault that they went out of business, but well, it might be. You can come up with your own conclusions, right? The point is, I would have made Allison K the Courage Wrestling champion, whereas Brock Lesnar never would have been booked by Courage. Allison K is going to take over New Japan Pro Wrestling. Brock Lesnar was already in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and nothing of note even happened. Allison K can put Medusa's tits in a figure 4. Brock Lesnar probably doesn't even know what a figure 4 is. Allison K is 31, the perfect mix between youth and experience. Brock Lesnar is 41, fucking granddad. Allison K has really cool hair, whereas Brock Lesnar barely has any hair at all. Allison K is a really strong pinky, which is why she always holds it up, whereas Brock Lesnar's pinky is going to fall off really soon because he's getting old. Allison K is an independent wrestler, so she wrestles anywhere and everywhere. Brock Lesnar wouldn't survive on the indies. Allison K is going to butterbean these hoes. Brock Lesnar will not be butterbeaning any hoes. Allison K got 99 love emojis off Sergio. Brock Lesnar got none. Allison K is from Michigan, which seems like a really nice place. Brock Lesnar is not from Michigan. Allison K is the best wrestler from her state, whereas Brock Lesnar gets outshined due to the fact he's from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and there's another wrestler from there that's really good. Allison K gets first class flights to every promotion she wrestles in, paid for by the promoter. Brock Lesnar flies himself in on Ryanair to get noticed by Vince McMahon. Allison K never lost to Hugh Morris. Brock Lesnar lost to Hugh Morris twice. Allison K has slick merch. Brock Lesnar does not have slick merch. Allison K has slick ring gear. Brock Lesnar does not have slick ring gear. Allison K's nickname is the AK-47. That's a gun. A really good gun, I think. I'm not from a country that uses guns, because we're a classy country. We don't need guns. We just stab each other like everyone else. Brock Lesnar is not named after a gun though. Allison K doesn't fear Living Dead Girl despite her talents. Brock Lesnar absolutely fears Living Dead Girl. Allison K is a commentator as well as a wrestler. Brock Lesnar is not a commentator. Allison K is verified on Twitter. Brock Lesnar looks verified, but it's probably fake. Allison K wrestled in the Hardys compound. Brock Lesnar was never invited to the Hardys compound. Allison K is better than Alexa Bliss because she has 2 titles, whereas Alexa Bliss has 0. Brock Lesnar also has 0. That makes her better than Brock Lesnar too. Allison K is related to Noam Dar, whereas Brock Lesnar is not related to Noam Dar. Allison K gets loads of really good fan art sent her way, whereas Brock Lesnar never gets any fan art. Allison K can do a 630, she just chooses not to because she doesn't want to show off and take away from her opponent. Brock Lesnar just can't do it. Brock Lesnar was probably disgusted when Mae Young gave birth to a hand, but Allison K used that as inspiration to become the wrestler she is today. Allison K's back hurts from all the titles that she carries around, whereas Brock Lesnar's back only hurts because he's old. Brock Lesnar needs a manager to speak for him, whereas Allison K can speak by herself because she's a grown woman. Allison K didn't cry after breaking her nose, even though there's loads of blood and it's really scary. Brock Lesnar would definitely cry if he broke his nose though. Sienna is also the name of a car, but there's no cars named after Brock Lesnar. Allison K, Allison, of course, Ali, short, is named after Muhammad Ali, class boxer. Brock Lesnar was not named after Muhammad Ali. Allison K could also probably knock out Muhammad Ali in his prime, whereas Brock Lesnar couldn't. Allison K is probably a really good rapper. I don't really know why I think this, but she probably is. Brock Lesnar probably can't rap at all. One time, a kid was being bullied by a load of older kids, and they were saying things like, "Ha, your ma looks like an egg." And the other kid was like, "Yeah, your ma really does look like an egg, and she's weird." And then the kid started like crying, and the kid was really good in school, and he was gonna be like top of his class and all that. But the kid was considering dropping out of school because these bullies were making his life really hard. When all of a sudden, Allison K showed up, and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And the bullies went from happy to sad, and then she was like, "You better stop." And then she decapitated them. And then the kid who was going to drop out of school decided to not drop out of school. And that kid grew up to be Albert Einstein. Whereas Brock Lesnar doesn't help anyone because he's selfish. Allison K was on Up Up Down Down, whereas Brock Lesnar was never on Up Up Down Down. Allison K is really happy and nice to people, whereas Brock Lesnar is always angry the whole time and a bit of a dick. Allison K once beat Leah Von Dutch in over 7 minutes, which is pretty impressive. Brock Lesnar has never beaten Leah Von Dutch. Allison K was trained by one person. Brock Lesnar had to be trained by loads of people because he didn't understand wrestling. Brock Lesnar has 4 kids, whereas Allison K I don't think has any kids because kids are shit and they can't wrestle. Allison K's been wrestling for 11 years, the perfect amount of time to be a world champion, whereas Brock Lesnar has been wrestling for 19 years, so he should really stop being a granddad and just step aside. Brock Lesnar has an 81-inch reach. I don't know what Allison K's is, but I'm sure it's way better than that. Brock Lesnar has a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, whereas Allison K doesn't even need a belt because Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is fake. Brock Lesnar spent years in OVW developing and trying to get better, whereas Allison K was just always naturally that good. She didn't need to go to OVW. Brock Lesnar ruined everyone's childhood when he killed The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Allison K has never ruined anyone's childhood. Brock Lesnar used to play football and he was really bad. Allison K is probably really good at football. And Brock Lesnar only beats a couple of wrestlers a year, whereas Allison K has beaten every wrestler in a handicap match. It was a dark match and I saw it and no one else saw it, but it was really good. And I know what you're thinking, right? Kian, 71 reasons. I know, it's not that many. There'll be a part 2 coming up soon.